Testing. Everyone! Miranda here, so welcome to another video. Today wraps up round 7 of RYBSAT. Oh my god, you can see my sunburn from the Australian Open. That's what happens in Australian summers. Round 7 was such a fantastic and motivating round. I cannot be happier with how it went. At first I thought, oh my gosh, like after the success of round 5 and round 4, I'm just like, oh, how's round 7 gonna be? But it ended up, it was such a great round. We had, I think, over like 180 people, because there were people participating on all forms of social network, which was just wonderful to see. And again, I'd love to thank everyone that participated. I know through a lot of what you guys have been tweeting or Instagramming that you have done really well with this round and reached your reading goals, and that just makes me so happy that you guys have achieved well in this round. In this round of RYBSAT, unfortunately, I didn't read as much as I wanted to read because I had some things going on during the week, and plus hosting Twitter sprints, you end up talking half the time to the people, and yeah, I just didn't get a lot that I would have wanted read. But 2 books that I ended up reading were and this is by Alice Osman, and it was a really good book. Like I enjoyed it. Very interesting, a little different. It was everything I kind of expected it to be, because I didn't expect much. But yeah, I highly enjoyed it. The next book that I got through was Eleanor and Park, and I've read this before. It's by Rainbow Well, and it was really good. Of course, it melts your heart and it makes you cry, but
I felt like diving into this again.
Make sure to also keep a lookout for this book, as it will be in the Reading RYBSATers Goodreads script started by Jess. I think we're going to be reading it next month. I'm possibly going to be doing a live talk with Jess about it, so hopefully that goes on. On the official RYBSAT Twitter page, we ended up reaching 1k in followers, which totally shocked me. Twitter was just going off this round. I tried to get it back to everyone's tweets on my official account and also the RYBSAT official account. I really met a lot of wonderful people on Twitter this round. It's heartwarming when you see people make friends over RYBSAT on Twitter. We're a very big Twitter marathon, and every single round I just see people motivating each other, you know, running sprints when the hosts can't and talking to one another and really, you know, making friends, and that just is really heartwarming to me. Thank you for all the positive vibes on Twitter. It was a blast logging on there. Probably turned everyone into sleep-deprived zombies like I always do, because there were people staying up for sprints at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and that was just so funny.
You should be in bed.
I particularly enjoyed hosting sprints with you guys. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to in the last day of RYBSAT because I was at the Australian Open, but all the other days I did. It's funny when you post the questions and see what people respond with. Like, some of the conversations that we had were about the weather, and apparently now some people don't want to come to Australia because of the spiders, and apparently there was like this big blizzard in America with the snow. Thank you so much for all your posts on Instagram. Instagram was going berserk. We loved getting all your posts in. Some of the photography is just amazing, you guys. Like, seriously. You should be like professional photographers. And we also had the YouTube videos that were coming through. I try to reply to all of them. If I haven't replied to yours, make sure to link it down below. Next off, I'd really love to thank all the hosts, the people that kept this round going and kept everyone motivated. These are very important people. If you're on Twitter or Instagram, you probably see that they really supported you and followed you, made you feel part of the readathon, and that's just amazing. So first off, I love to thank Naomi. She is killing it with sprints. Every single time I love having her in the panel because her sprints just get so many people reading, and she's so enthusiastic and just so wonderful. So thank you, Naomi, for all your sprints.
There's 13 hosts, so this may take a while.
Sebastian, because as well as Naomi, he's like the sprinting king, I have to say. He's only like 13 years of age, but he kills it with sprints, and he's so wonderful. He's always just wanting to sprint and wanting to get on and help. That is just one of the best things about him. Thank Michaela for being on the panel. Even though this round she didn't get to host as many sprints because she was busy, that's understandable because that happens during a week. Thank you so much again for wanting to be involved. I'd like to thank Jacqueline. I know you had troubles logging in to the official account, and I'm so sorry that ended up happening, because it did. Like, there was a time on Twitter where Twitter was down during the week and I totally freaked out. It ended up coming up again, but we had to change the password a couple of times. I'm so sorry, Jacqueline, that you didn't get to like host your sprints, But apart from that, thank you so much for saying you'll be involved in the paddle, and hopefully we can get you back next round. Trina from Little Book Owl, she did wonderful with sprints. She got people coming in and it was lovely. And thank you so much for yet again helping host a RYBSAT for sprints. I really appreciate it, girl. And you're amazing. You know you are. The lovely Chummy. And congratulations on 4K, girl, and happy birthday. This was her first RYBSAT and she ended up helping host the Twitter sprint. Yeah, they were really wonderful. And we found your doppelganger, girl. I did this thing where I was finding doppelgangers of certain people because I found Angus's one. And thank you so much, Angus, for saying you'll be involved in RYBSAT even though you didn't get to host sprints because stuff came up during the week. You can always come back next round. Thank you so much for that. Alex as well, she hosted a few sprints this week, even after work and all that stuff, and thank you so much for hosting sprints and putting RYBSAT in your schedule. I know you're quite busy. I'd like to thank Becca. Becca also hosted sprints and she did a fantastic job at them. I'd like to thank Elena. She runs the RYBSAT Tumblr, so make sure you all go follow that. And she was wonderful and amazing, especially on the last day when I couldn't host sprints. She was hosting heaps of them. And I'd also like to thank Jess runs the Goodreads group, the Reading RYBSATers. Make sure to follow it down below. In the period between one RYBSAT and another, there's like sprints and like we read a book for the month, and she's all awesome and into that. I let her do all that, so thank you so much, girl. And you're amazing. Your sprints were wonderful and you're such a beautiful and caring and kind person. Nicole for being an emergency host, just in case anything happened. But we'll definitely get you back next round of RYBSAT. There's also people like Heather who were hosting sprints when a host wasn't on. So thank you so much to everyone that hosted sprints when hosts weren't on. I really appreciate it. And you guys were wonderful, like you seriously were. And there has been some interest expressed for hosts for next round of RYBSAT. And I know a few people have asked me, Miranda, you know, can we join in next round if you need like Twitter hosts to, you know, would be interested and so on and so forth. In terms of the next round of RYBSAT, it is going to be around that April-May gap. So I will be getting back to people if you express that you're interested in helping host Twitter sprints and being on the panel for next round. 13 hosts this round worked actually very well. Even though at times it could be confusing who logs into the account and so on and so forth, I felt like there was always like a lot of sprints and that having a lot of people actually can be a good thing, as well as sometimes it can be a bad thing. We like keep the same people on the panel, or like if we add like a couple more in, I'd be happy enough to do that. So if you're interested, comment down below or tell me via Twitter in personal messages and just tell me why you'd be interested and what do you think you can bring. This is like a job interview, but not necessarily a job interview, okay? I'm nice, I'm not mean, like I'm not one of those evil bosses in job interviews, but I do know that some people that want to be on the panel that I might chuck on next time. I know this has probably been a really boring wrap-up video, like I haven't really done much except stood here and tell you what I've read and thank you guys so much, but from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much again for participating in another round. I'm very, very, very excited for round 8. I hope to participate in more readathons as well this year. I really want to do another 24-hour readathon. Like, I did one 2 years ago and that was so much fun. So yes, that's it for another round of RYBSAT. Keep following the RYBSAT Twitter page and all the latest updates will be on there. Be warned, there is some news that I'd like to share with you. This time next year there will be round 10 of RYBSAT since there's 3 rounds per year. A couple of people have been interested as what will happen because I've said to some people that it will be the interesting round, the round where a few rules are twisted. So it's going to be called Round 10, The Twist. Stay tuned for that next year. I'm very excited to bring that to you because there's going to be a few twists and turns, and I might do that for every like milestone round. So every 5 rounds or something like that there will be a twist. I'm Miranda, thank you so much for watching.